Hello, welcome back. We were just in the middle of this coffee duel, apparently. Beautiful ladies usually have extraordinary powers. I can't let a man beat up a woman. It's not right. Huh. I'm calling for the lady. Let's go for this. Oh, cool. I get to watch this lady beat up a guy? I'm rooting for the lady. I'm not sure how she can fight in a dress, but maybe she has some sort of kick-ass martial arts skills. What am I saying? Maybe she has a sword hidden beneath her dress. Or even better, she has 20 ninjas hidden behind the coffee house, waiting to jump and kick the barista's ass.
I bring no gods. I do not need gods.
What? Was she saying that to me? Did she just read my mind?
Taka, what were you thinking just then? Perhaps you should try closing your mind.
You know, I've got a habit of doing that. Closing my mind? I really don't know what's happening. I glance over to Lady Stanley once more, but her glare is no more focused on me.
Fine, let's make this quick. I still have other tasks to attend to.
Don't underestimate me. I'm going to show you that the days of coppers like you are over. Come on, bring yourself, woman.
So I'm in a world where duels are still a way of settled disputes. What kind of duel is this? Are they going to engage in a fist fight, or do they have a sword concealed behind their backs, ready to strike?
Prepare for us 2 espresso shots, please.
Huh? Espresso shots? I'm guessing that's like a speed enhancer? 2 shots are prepared, one for Lady Stanley, and the others for the barista.
I see. So it's an espresso duel.
An espresso duel? Are they gonna keep drinking espresso shots until one of them ends up in hospital?
Huh? No, it's not like that at all. Just watch, Taka.
Both duelers pick up their glass of shot, take a sniff, and drink the shot.
Great shot. Coffee beans from the volcanic islands of Kona. A perfect espresso roast. Extra caffeine kick as well.
Lady Stanley doesn't say anything.
Ha! Thought so. You're too much out of touch. You're having trouble deciding what to say about this fine glass of espresso. I'm not going to wait for you. Here goes nothing.
No way. This can't be happening. This blue fireball grows until it's the size of a football. The flames fly towards the ceiling. Then the fireball flies towards Lady Stanley with a growling howl, engulfing her with a sea of flames. What on earth is happening? Lady Stanley is covered in blue flames, her body all but disappearing behind a thick layer of smoke. Oh no! What did you do? You killed her! All because of a latte?
Haha, no, now you're talking. Looks like I have.
But before the barista could finish, the smoke dissipates. To everyone's surprise, Lady Stanley is totally unharmed.
Is that all you've got?
That's impossible. Those were blue flames, hot enough to melt steel. How could you not come out unscathed?
Tell me, did you just say that? Did you say an espresso shot was brewed from Kona coffee beans with the extra caffeine kick?
Yes. Why, you ask?
Nothing you said was wrong. It was just a little brief.
A little brief? What do you mean?
Half a year ago, in the middle of summer, a minor eruption covered the kingdom of Hawaii with a thin layer of ash. It blew straight into a Mauna Loa, allowing for a small amount of sunlight to pass through despite a lack of rainfall. Just the perfect amount of sunlight to warm the coffee cherries. The ash also brought some unfamiliar qualities of acidity to the soil. That acidity brought in a new flavor, unknown to the Kona coffee previously. The taste of apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar? But
But you couldn't taste anything like that. Of course you can't. It's subtle, but it's there. Do not forget who I am. I am the master of telepathy. And what is a flavor that corresponds to telepathy?
The barista is sweating like mad.
Goodness gracious, my lady. Sourness.
Yes, natural sourness. Critic fruits with flavor notes clear and bright is my cup of coffee. And besides telepathy, what does the taste of sourness bless you with?
You sucked in all the energy I just blasted towards you.
You finally realized, did you? Yes, I've collected every single drop of energy from your fireball. I now have it stored inside my palms.
Suddenly, the whole room plunges into darkness. Even the air has suddenly dropped and a few degrees of freezing chill sweeps in.
And now I'm going to return it to you.
A magical circle glowing with a luminous green appears in the front of Lady Stanley. She looks at the cupper with a confident smile. Suddenly a roaring sound fills the whole coffee house. My eyes are forced closed as Lady Stanley's palms shoot out this string of blinding lights. Ah, goddamn! The roaring noise subsides. When I open my eyes, the barista is lying on the floor unconscious. It is all over. Lady Stanley has won the class. The whole coffee house erupts into cheers. Lady Stanley walks elegantly to the counter and puts down the several gold coins.
Give this man a cup of coffee. He needs a full day's rest to recover. Of a latte? What a joke.
As Lady Stanley walks out to the door, I hear someone murmur behind me.
That's the power of caffeine, Taka.
That's the power of caffeine, Taka. I turn around. Did someone just say my name? That voice sounds so familiar. Where have I heard that voice before?
Oh. I was wondering there, like, huh? Who is this? Is someone new?
That was brilliant! We were all expecting this to be a fire caffeine performance. But Lady Stanley managed to find the subtle acidic flavors in the espresso and completely change the tide. I've never seen such exciting duel before.
But Alice, is this normal? Like seriously, what the hell?
What do you mean, if it's normal?
I mean, I was looking at his hands all the time. That fireball came out of nowhere. Is that the power of caffeine? Hey, I just had some caffeine as well. Does that mean I could punch out a fireball? It's not working! Damn it! I punched my fist up. I don't expect anything to come out. Of course, nothing came out.
Taka, you can't perform a fireball caffeine. The coffee's just ordered for you doesn't have a pungent, ashy flavor. Do you know how the power of caffeine works?
Not as much as I thought I did. I thought it keeps you awake, but apparently not. It doesn't just do just that, it gives you magical powers. If I knew that, I would have drank it when I was like 6.
So, you know nothing about caffeine? That's unheard of. Don't they have powerful cuppers in the West Coast states? Anyway, it's getting late. We should be heading back to the coffee house now.
Alice and I start walking back to the coffee house. I stand outside for a while, looking at the landscapes. After seeing what just happened in the coffee house, is that a typo? Is that a typo? I don't know if it... Probably not. I'm probably just stupid. The eclectic architect doesn't look as weird anymore.
It's really hard to believe you haven't seen a coffee duel before.
I should tell Alice the truth. Tell her that I'm not actually from around this world. I'm either dreaming or something about this space-time continuum is totally messed up. Somehow I've been plunged into an alternate reality. But should I tell her the truth? It doesn't feel like the right moment to explain. Besides, how do I start? Falling off a plane and surviving is already a miracle. Falling into a totally different world should be impossible. Can I expect Alice to believe a word I say? Well, I mean, if they have magic, I mean, I don't think her mind's gonna be that blown up. They have the power to make, like, spells with caffeine. I don't think she'll be that too distorted, like, wait, what? You traveled from another dimension? I don't know, I think she'd be like, Not, you should be weirded out, but not too, like, startled. What about the coffee shop? The one from my childhood memories. If I remember this place, then it can't be totally different reality. Can it? Alice, what year is this?
It's 2020. Well, why are you asking?
What? Just making sure. Just making sure I wouldn't actually. Nice Easter egg there. Wait, Doc, you telling me that? Oh man, my ma. Just making sure. I'm just making sure. You know, that I didn't lose my memory or anything, or something. Nothing to be worried about. All good.
Alright, Taka.
So this is the same year as my world. But even with that said, the whole city looks antiquated. It's hard to imagine this is 2020. What could have happened to make this world so technologically backwards? Caffeine? Magic? Does this ability to perform magic make science less essential? Is that why technology has fallen way behind in this world? We arrive back at the Taka Coffee House. The sun is starting to set. Alice, can you tell me more about the magic I just saw?
Magic? You mean caffeine? No one here performs magic. That's silly. Taka, magic is just childish tales.
Oh, really? Just children's tales? Alright. Alright. Whatever you say, Alice. I think you're in Wonderland, sweetheart. Fine, caffeine then. What exactly can caffeine do?
It can do a lot of things. What you can do depends on your belief systems. In Victoria, coppers can perform a whole variety of feats that are impossible for people outside the city. Shooting out fireballs and fighting in coffee duels isn't the only way to use caffeine. Caffeine can also heal your body, can make you temporarily more focused on your work, and can teleport you from one location to another. There's also caffeine that can turn water into ice or steam. It was pivotal in pushing Victoria into an industrial age.
And you can do all that by drinking coffee.
Different types of coffee have different priorities and properties, but in the end, it all depends on your ability to identify the unique flavors and aromas in your cup of coffee.
I don't get it. Isn't coffee just coffee? You make it sound like if there's hundreds of different types of coffee in the world.
What are you talking about, Taka? There's millions of different types of coffee beans in the world. Every coffee bean from a different continent, different region, different mountain or valley has a different taste. Even coffee plantations on different sides of the same hill would be exposed to different kinds of soil. We learned that in kindergarten. Caffeine is the foundation of Victoria.
Can you perform caffeine?
Unfortunately, I can't. Performing caffeine requires years of palate training, and coffee is expensive. A cup of premium coffee, like the one that you just had, it's nearly a day's wage for most people.
Oh, no, I feel bad. I just feel bad now.
Coffee isn't really like commoners like me.
Wow, a day's wage? I feel so bad about you paying for that expensive cup of coffee. I should pay you back.
You don't have to repay me. In fact, you should stay here as long as you like.
Really? I can stay?
It doesn't look like you have a place to stay anyway, right? And you're in no condition to be roaming around Victoria looking for lodging. The whole second floor is empty. The bedroom hasn't been occupied for nearly a year. So I wouldn't mind you staying here and looking after the place during the night.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. And maybe if I stay at this coffee house, I can search for clues about my mom. This is my parents' coffee house after all. There must be some clues hidden in the attic or basement or anywhere.
Great. Then that's it. You'll be staying here until you're all better. Yay!
Yay! This is the happiest day of my life! Constantine,
I'm not sure why you two are so happy, but I'm here to close down this coffee house.
What?
Constantine the Enforcer? Oh no, I forgot it's today.
Wait, I don't understand. Who is this guy and why does he look like a schmuck? Why is he closing down this coffee house?
Do you have to ask why? We discussed this.
I'm not from around here, buddy, so watch your tone before I slap your hat off your head. Like, seriously, just...
Please don't close it down. I'm trying to hire a barista, but no one will take the job.
Alice, what's going on?
You have no idea what's happening, do you? This coffee house hasn't sold a single cup of coffee in a month, and that's against the law.
Jesus Christ! There's a law that says you have to serve coffee in the coffee house?
Of course! What's the point of calling a coffee house if you don't sell coffee?
And that's why no one's willing to work here?
Because of the curse.
The curse?
The well-known barista curse at the Taka coffee house. There's none of my business. The fact is, you don't have a barista now. I am obligated to close the coffee house down. Now, you two need to step outside while I lock the main door with the chain.
No, please don't. I've put everything in this coffee house. If you close it down, I'll have nowhere to go.
You should have thought of that before you invested in the piece of junk.
What did you say? This coffee house is not a piece of junk.
And just who are you? Tell me, why is this conversation your business to begin with?
I'm... Just who am I? Do I say I'm a time traveler? I'm the Doctor. A visitor from another world? Or do I have anything that would impress this guy here? I'm the new barista here! Oh boy!
Taka?
The new barista? You're the new barista? Huh, don't make me laugh.
Yes, I am, with lots of experience. I've been brewing coffee since last summer. At Spardux.
A barista at Spardux? Never heard of this coffee house before.
Well, it's in the West Coast states. Taka is just returning Victoria from the West Coast states after being away for a long time.
Did Alice just start making these things up? But good for her. I was starting to run out of ideas. Alice is pretty quick-witted.
Why are your pupils so large?
That's because I'm lying. No, I mean I'm telling the truth.
A very bad liar. Constantine doesn't seem to care if Alice is lying or not. Instead, she turns to me and gives me a intense stare.
Alright, so you are the barista? Are you registered with this coffee academia?
Coffee Academia? What's that?
Thought so. You know you are not allowed to brew coffee in the Victoria until you are a registered barista, correct?
You need to register to be a barista? Seriously?
You think this is a joke? A barista is the most prestigious occupation in the Victoria. A single cup of unextracted coffee could endanger the lives of our cuppers. Do you think you could call yourself a barista?
I have no idea. I can go and register now.
Too late. I'm closing down the coffee house today.
Surely you can wait a few hours.
No.
Really? Don't be like that. Give us some flexibility.
The law is no flexibility. Written on paper, set in stone. You have either broken the law or you have not.
But this is our life. There must be a mercy beyond the law.
Never heard of that.
Wait. Listen to me, both of you. Stop arguing.
Now what, Alice? If you're going to plead for mercy, then be warned that I won't be listening.
This isn't a law that says barista with a foreign coffee house experience that has just arrived in Victoria can temporarily work for a barista for 15 days. All he has to do is pass a barista exam in 15 days, and he can continue to work here, right?
There is indeed such a law.
So I'm officially hiring Taka as a barista to
Sorry, I keep seeing things flicker.
a Taka coffee house. He will register for the barista test and obtain his license in 15 days.
Great. Great, I got an exam. I thought I was done with that stuff. I thought I was done.
That's certainly allowable, isn't it?
We both look at Constantine, who is now in deep thought.
That is indeed in accordance with Victorian law. 15 days, that's it. I'll be back in 15 days, and if by then you still have not obtained your license, then that's that. The coffee house will be shut down.
Constantine doesn't wait for us to reply. He turns around and heads towards the door, not even bothering to look back.
You did it! You saved the Taka house!
Just for now, what just happened? What's this license I need to get?
The barista license, you need it before you can practice coffee brewing in Victoria. Before tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, you need to head to the Coffee Academia and register for the barista test. Once you pass the test, you can officially be a barista. But
what?
you really plan to do this? You really plan to be a barista at this coffee house?
Of course. I'm not gonna watch it get closed down by some stupid law. But also, I owe you my life. I want your dream to come true. This coffee house has my name on it. That sounds a bit of a dick. It sounds like a dick move, but that could be a generous notion. Like, she did save you. I want your dream to come true. This coffee house has my name on it. This coffee house has my name on it. It could sound like a dickish thing, but also a nice thing, but I'll go with that one. I owe you for taking care of me. I can't imagine what would happen to me if you hadn't taken me in and helped me to get better.
Don't say that, Taka. I wouldn't have left you there on the beach unconscious like that. You'd have done the same if it were me in a situation, right?
Of course, but still, I owe you. You saved my life. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your coffee house doesn't close down. Not to mention, this might be the key to finding my parents. It's like a quest. I need to save the coffee house before I can find them. I know it.
Thank you, Taka. I can't believe you're doing this despite the barista curse.
Actually, about that, what is that exactly? What is the barista curse? And so that was the day I started living in a Taka house. 15 days. I have 15 days to prove my worth.
Intermission.
Ooh, yes, okay. This is interesting, I'll give it that. Hello guys, welcome back to Caffeine Victoria's Legacy. Last time, we are now to go to an exam to train about the ways of caffeine, to learn more about, well, how to properly use it per se. Because I thought you just drank coffee or caffeine normally, but apparently there's more to it. Smelling it, sampling the texture, and you can shoot fireballs, which I didn't know you could do in coffee. Didn't know you could do that with coffee, so that's interesting. I need to try that sometime. That'd be pretty cool. Deep in the darkness in the Peak District, where the most prominent of Kappa families reside, one among them stands tall in the shadows. But the shadows is wary, wavering, losing its composure. A minor disturbance has rattled her peace of mind. She knows that if this isn't taken care of... As you can tell, I'm not the best reader. Prudently, it could spell doom to our house.
It can't be. He shouldn't be here. It can't be him.
Oh, it is, sweetheart. It is. The shadow blurs away as she steps into the moonlight. Although autumn has just approached, the wind is as chilly as winter snow. She stares at the full moon. A bright, ominous light shines through, and she remembers the deeds and sins of her long line of ancestors who have stared at the moon at this very same spot. Yeah, she can actually see the foot tracks. Like, okay, that's my grandma, that's my granddad, that's my dad, that's my mother, that's my sister, that's my cousin. They say the moon was bigger in their ancestral homeland, the one in which they lost 2 centuries ago. When she was a small child, her mother would tell her that the moon would remind them of their purpose, and it was made out of cheese. We lost our homeland, but found another one. That's why we can stand at this very spot and appreciate the moonlight. But it only takes one single misstep, to lose it all. And if we lose it at this time, we'll have nowhere else to go. That's why sins have to be done, for the sake of Victoria. There's a murderous intent in the air.
Mother, you are trembling.
The low and deep voice cannot hide her immaturity. A little girl of 15 or 16 steps through the surrounding blackness, quietly approaching like a floating doll. The mother thinks. The more she thinks, the more she hesitates. Her life has been inundated with numerous atrocities and unimagined brutality. Close enough. Brutality unimagined by those that live in the light. She is beyond redemption and wants to spend the remainder. Wow, I'm sucking today. I'm sucking. The remainder of her years to atone. But her child is here, and loose strings need to be taken care of. They are rulers of the people that have fallen through the cracks. The evil must be their master.
The rite of passage, it is time.
The girl before trembles, but regains her composure.
Are you not ready?
No, Mother. I'm ready.
Good. Your mission is to kill Taka Knight.
Ah, Christ.
I give you 3 days. No more, no less. You can't do that. Don't come home.
The girl remains silent before replying with a voice as soft as a whisper.
Who is this Taka Knight? Why do you need information on a man who will not live for another full moon?
Yes, Mother.
Then tell me, do you have the resolve to see this through?
Actually, no. I can't do this, man. Are you crazy, Mom? I can't do this.
Yes.
And she repeats her resolve with a signature prayer. Ah! Oh my god! Really? That scared me! What the Are you kidding me? That got me! No, come on. Son of a... Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Don't laugh at me, shut up. In 3 days, Taka Knight shall die. Did I really just jump at that? I can't believe I just did that. Oh no, don't tell me this is going to be one part. To be continued. I swear to God, if I gotta put this on, and oh no. Oh my fucking God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it's gonna be in one part. This is gonna be confusing now because, okay. I always do that. Right, when I edit this, you'll know a difference in the background of my shirts and the lighting, obviously. I thought it was gonna be another part, but no, I'm gonna put this with the last part. That way it saves time, you know. But yeah, I enjoyed that game, and sorry, I got jumped by that. Jesus Christ. I liked the story. It was interesting. It was a nice, kind of wholesome kind of thing at first. It seems really nice and sweet. Just someone trying to look for their mother. Try to, like, you know, find out more and to understand why she left and, you know, who he really is, or who they are, should I say, sorry. Who they are. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to Alice. It was nice. It was interesting seeing how they get, like, create this, like, this whole world of, like, built around, like, coffee magic, or caffeine magic, if you will. It was interesting. It was interesting, but it's like, it was an odd approach, I'll admit, but it has my attention. It sounds pretty good. The soundtrack I definitely liked. It really grasped my attention. Like, when I was falling out of the airplane, the song that was playing, I liked that. The ominous music that was playing just there, that caught my attention as well, so I like that. I like the designs, of course, of the characters. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I'll leave a link to the game on Steam. The other site, it's called Itch, I think. Don't quote me on that, but another link for it. Their Kickstarter as well, in case you want to check that out. And just have a blast. If you want to play the game yourself, there's a demo as well, a free demo, so go check it out. But yeah, that was it. This is a short. Goddamn. So yeah, I think that's all I can really say. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like me getting scared over one small thing. That's a new highlight for me. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting this game. So see y'all next time. Oh Christ.